Hey everybody, this is Mike Freeland coming at you guys, and I want to thank each and every one of you who actually got your hands on this ebook. The response has been awesome. It's been wonderful, and I'm very, very humbled, and I'm glad that I'm able to share my experience and help many of you at least get on the road to recovery uh, pretty swiftly or pretty quickly. I'm doing this video because I had a couple of people who contacted me as far as my daily routine and everything based on what I had put in the ebook. And so I wanted to actually give you guys a glimpse of what I do every day. Now, keep in mind, I started having symptoms with the dizziness and everything back in November of 2023. And today, everything is like 95, 96% better. I still have days where sometimes I feel a little floaty and things, but when that happens, I pretty much know what I need to do in order to simmer that down. Thank goodness I'm better dealing with anxiety to a point that it doesn't affect me anymore. And if it does flare up, I know what to do to resolve that issue as well. So the first thing is you have to remember, and what I had to learn was that I don't know when and how long things was occurring before I started getting the symptoms back in November of 2023. But since November of 2023, and this is now September of 25, I'm almost 100% better. At least I feel that way. So here's what I've been doing. The exercise is number one that the chiropractor gave me. I do at least minimum 6 days a week. When I first started out back in November, I was doing them 7 days a week every morning. Now I kind of do them 6 days a week just to give my muscles a chance to relax. And because my posture is so much better than it was back then. So what happens is every morning, what I do when I get up, there is a shot that I take, and this shot consists of honey, and I'm sorry, lemon, which has to be a whole lemon that I slice in half, a half a lemon a day. I squeeze that into a shot glass, a 2 ounce shot glass, not the regular small shot glasses, but a 2 ounce shot glass, if you can find that. I also add with that about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, the olive oil has to be as close to organic as you can get, and it has to come in a dark bottle. The darker the bottle, the better the olive oil is, and make sure that the bottle says it's cold pressed. A lot of times you want to look and see where the olives originated from. You're going to get a lot of times Greece and a lot of other different places, and that's all well and fine. Just make sure that it's cold pressed. If you can get it as clean as possible, you're going to be great. Then also I add about a teaspoon, when I started out, a half a teaspoon, of cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper and the olive oil is great for blood flow. It opens up the vessels and things to allow your blood to flow a lot better. The lemon itself is especially when taken early in the morning, it's a great way to alkaline your body. Okay, so the lemon, the olive oil, the cayenne pepper. I also add turmeric in there, about a teaspoon of turmeric, and I use black pepper. You can use either or, but I use the peppercorn because they to me seem to be more potent. Now, the turmeric is fantastic for aiding in healing of inflammation. And keep in mind, with what you're going through, there's a lot of inflammation that could be built around those joints. So that turmeric helps get that inflammation out of the joints and out of the body. The pepper You have to add that if you're doing turmeric, because the pepper helps the turmeric absorb a lot more better into the body. And then I add ginger. Ginger is fantastic as well for inflammation. And all of these are just that I get right out of the supermarket or whatever. I try to look for organic, but if you can't find organic, regular ginger and turmeric will do. And then there's really not a nasty taste, believe it or not. There's not a nasty taste. But for those who may think that it might be nasty, then I would say a drop or a little drizzle of honey. And I mix all of that up really, really good in the morning. That's the first thing that I take every morning and get in my system before I take water, before I do anything. That's what I take. Getting that into your system starts your system recovery every morning, or adds to the recovery every morning, because it gets directly into the blood stream, into your system. Then after I do that, I do a 30 to 40 minute brisk walk, normal walk. I didn't start out doing that because I, like you, at one point when I first started, I couldn't even get up and sit up for a long time. The most I would do was to go to the chiropractor to get my adjustments and everything, and I would just come back home and take it easy. But two of my goals, my short-term goals, was to be able to go for walks again and to be able to bowl. Actually, to go for walks with my grandchildren was number one, and then to be able to go bowling. And I have accomplished that, and I'm doing that now with no fear of any balance issues or dizziness. So I do that walk. When I come back from the walk, I then do the exercises that were given to me by my chiropractor. And you have to go to your chiropractor to get the exercise regimen that they want to give you. And I do those every day. I do them starting out with about a 10 or 15-second stretch. I'm up now to actually 30-second stretches for everything that I do. Again, you incorporate that time with what the chiropractor gives you. Also, you can go on YouTube and you can download, or you can open up any type of timer, 30-second timers that you need to keep you on pace. Okay, so there's the shot of lemon juice and things that I do first. Then I do my walk. Then I come back and I do the exercise. All right. Now, about an hour after I do those exercises or those three things, at some point, your chiropractor is going to give you what's called a dinner roll. A dinner roll is a piece of equipment that you rest your neck on, and it's going to help you decompress your neck and get the nerves off of your neck. Okay, you can Google or look up chiropractic dinner roll, DINN, like it sounds, ERROLL. And you can see what it looks like, and you can see how the chiropractors online are showing how to use this. They normally start you off with about 2 to 5 minutes, perhaps twice a day. I'm now at the max that they want you to do, which is 20 minutes twice a day. So I do it once in the morning and I do it once before I go to bed. Okay, now those are the things that I do every day consistently. Now, I have had days when I've done things like back at my desk, and normally now I sit at my desk no more than about an hour and 10 minutes before I get up and do stretches, before I do things to move my neck so that I can keep my neck decompressed. But I will tell you this, if I'm washing dishes, where my head has to be down for a long period of time, or if I'm cooking and my head is down a long period of time, because of my disc and my neck are degenerating towards the front, after so long, I can feel it and I can feel myself begin to get dizzy. What do I do? After I'm finished cooking or finish the dishes or whatever, I will go back, I will get that dinner roll. I will pull up the 30, the 20-minute timer that I have, and I will lay on that for 20 minutes. If I need to, that may make it 3 times in a day, but if I need to, I will lay on that, and I can tell that it reopens or re-decompress where the nerves may be getting irritated, because as soon as I'm done from that and get up, I feel a tremendous relief all over again. And so really a lot of what I'm sharing with you guys is really short, and it seems like it's not a lot, but trust me, it's the consistency. It's not that you have a ton of things to do, it's the consistency, because keep in mind, when you're getting your symptoms, you don't know how long you were in the predicament before the symptoms started. I mean, if you're sitting at office, a desk a long time with your neck protruding out, if you're on a cell phone with your head bent down all the time instead of sitting up like I do now and scroll or do with my head level is what I do now. If you're sleeping, your posture, bad posture sleeping, if you're sleeping with a lot of pillows chunked up under your neck, it's not good at all. It puts your neck in an awkward, a comfortable but awkward position. If you lay with your head propped up on the armrest of your sofa or a love seat or whatever, it feels comfortable until it starts agitating your nerves. Okay, so you don't want to do that anymore. The toughest thing is to come out of the routines of bad posture. But I'm telling you, if you want to get better, you have to come out of that. Some of the foods that I've eaten, I've changed. I do many more blueberries and strawberries and things, because berries has enzymes and things in them that aid in inflammation, and definitely a major plus with healing the myelin sheet. You can look that up. The myelin sheet is what the nerve is covered in. Berries, especially blueberries, aid in healing and recovery of those. And also, I don't know if you can see it, fish oil, omega-3 fish oil. If you don't want to take the fish oil by supplements, salmon is a great, and you can Google this and see what particular foods are great in omega-3s. But salmon is huge in omega-3s. So I eat a lot of salmon. I eat salmon 3 or 4 times a week, and I still take the fish oil omega-3s. They aid tremendously with not only the nerves and things, but with the brain health and all of those things that can become obstructed because of what we're going through. So I definitely do that. Another big thing, guys, is it took a minute for me. I had to get rid of the fear of doing things. Now, I'm not going to say that I've done everything that I used to do, but I do a lot of stuff instead of just sitting around like a statue. Another cool thing that you can do that I'm learning that's helping me out, because not only are you trying to decompress the nerves, in the ebook I talk about your proprioception and proprioceptors. Those are in your joints and ligaments and muscles that help you be balanced in space. So one of the great things you can do with that as well is be barefoot in your home. Now, this is going to sound funny, but be barefoot in your home as much as possible. That allows for your muscles and joints and things to become very sensitive to where you are in space. And that'll start the healing process. If you don't have insoles, when you go to your chiropractor, mention to them that you're going to need insoles. And I would advise you to have your chiropractor put your feet into like a mold. Those are the best kind, not the ones that they may have where you stand on look like a scale and it takes pictures of your feet and they create insoles. Not those. You want the mold. If your chiropractor doesn't have that mold to put your feet in, then, you know, go somewhere where you can get a mold done. Those things work. When I go out, I wear my shoes with the insoles in them, but when I'm home, I walk barefooted as much as possible, and it is helping a whole lot. I'm now comfortable with going up and down the stairs in the dark, or in, you know, darkened places. When I'm in the shower and I'm washing my scalp or whatever, and the soap is running down, and I close my eyes, once upon a time, I would feel like I'm spinning when I would try to turn around to shower water to rinse it out. Now there's no problem. I can close my eyes and turn around, and I don't get dizzy. I don't get lightheaded. So all of these things that I'm telling you, the consistency of them will help you tremendously. You know, you will feel days that you feel like you're 100% getting better. There will be days that feel like it's relapsing. It's called retracement in the nerves, because sometimes the nerves go back to what they're used to. This is why you have to go to the chiropractor, and you have to stay consistent with doing your exercises every day. My chiropractor started me out coming to them 3 times a week, and now I'm down to 1 time a week. So, in conclusion, I hope this will help you. I'm putting the link in this particular video as well, where you can get the ebook that I did that's up there, From Dizziness to Steady Steps. You can get that for a small fee. It doesn't cost that much at all, but I guarantee you that the information in it, if you will be consistent, number one, get to a chiropractor to get your neck looked at, get your spine looked at. Number two, whatever they give you as far as the exercises for you to do at home, please do them daily when you're starting out, and let them tell you when you can ease up, or if you should ease up. Do them every day. If you can't do them in the morning, do them midday. If you work early in the morning and you won't have the time until the evening, do them in the evening. The bottom line is you have to do them, because you have to get your posture and your muscles strong enough to hold your posture correctly, as well as keep your head on your spine the way it should be. So with that, guys, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to actually link this video as well to the other video that I already have, so that you can keep both of them. And I may even do another one in another week or so to, you know, to add on some other different things as well. But these 2 videos that I just did should help you out tremendously. I thank you guys again. I'm humbled for those that have purchased the book, and the results that I've been, you know, people's results that they've been sharing with me. I'm so grateful for that, and I'm just hoping that this will help you as well. You guys take care and have a fantastic day.